On September 22nd, November 399 of Bravo Romeo suffered a engine failure 7 miles west of Pittsfield, Massachusetts at 6,500 feet. I was carrying a passenger, giving him a ride from Sidney, New York to Orange, Mass, when we encountered a boom, and we had a problem. And my buddy in the back, Dave, says, "Hey, Roddy," he says, "Pittsfield's right back there." And I said, "Yeah, I know, Dave." He says, just leave this engine where it's at. It was still turning about 2,000 RPMs, and we weren't sinking too fast, but we knew it could stop at any time. So we headed back to Pittsfield, and we landed there safely, although it was an interesting landing because we didn't want to be short of the runway, but we made it down safely, taxied off, and this is what we found underneath the cowl. Of course, the side of the cowl was blown out by this head right here, ramming. The piston was running through the remainder of this cylinder and ramming this head against the outside of my cowl, and paint chips were flying through my prop, and it was banging like hell on the outside of the cowl. Fortunately, the cowl contained it, and nothing else big went through my prop, so I didn't have any dings in my prop. I only lost like probably a half a quart of oil. I still had probably a little over 5 quarts of oil in the crank. Here it is right here. But yeah, I got it covered up, and all the cylinders are off. I'm changing all the cylinders because the cylinders were ECI cylinders. This engine was overhauled by Penyan Aero back in 2006. It's an experimental XE0320. It's got the Ellison throttle body, and it had 4 ECI cylinders, and the ECI cylinders had aeronautical directives on them. You had to check for cracks every 50 hours. Well, I would check for cracks more often than that because you always got my annuals would come before that because I fly probably about 6 months out of the year. But these are the ECI cylinders right here. They're the Titans. And yeah, so I'm not messing around. I'm replacing all 4 of them with superior Millennium cylinders. There's a 12 to 16 week lead time on those. So here we have all the parts, all the engine parts, the exhaust baffling and all that stuff. And everything's bagged and tagged, waiting for the cylinders to come in. So we'll see how that works out. And hopefully everything will turn out okay. We'll look forward to getting back in the air next year, probably hopefully mid to late summer, and get this new upper end of this engine broken in, and we'll make another trip. All right, we'll check in later. Next time you see me, I'll be foiling out in Hawaii. Bye.